was Seth Thamro. And right now, that was a name that he wished had never seen the light of day. Not that it technically ever truly did. Irony was an understatement when discussing Seth Thamro. He was born dead. He never actually lived, and yet he had lived a very full life. That is, until brought fully to life by ancient magic, only to then die at the hands of one whose magical practices dealt directly with death. And this was all orchestrated by a god who claimed to provide life, and life abundantly. Seth was dead, and yet here he was, running for his existence. Again. He had been told that his purpose was to face a demon called Ursula, whomever that was. He had seen himself do things his mind knew was impossible. He had faced a dragon and lived. And yet now, here he was, running from someone no larger than a dragon's tooth. How was he supposed to vanquish a demon of the nine hells if he couldn't take down a collector? Why would Elyon send him to hell when he had done nothing wrong? And yet, he knew in his heart that he had done many wrong things. He just couldn't remember doing any of them. Somehow, Seth Thamro, this far from perfect being, was supposed to do the impossible. And perhaps that was why he was so terrified. He saw a small cave out of the corner of his eye and ducked into it, his heart pounding through his chest. He didn't know which was odder, the fact that his heart was beating while he was dead, or the fact that he was dead and yet he feared dying. Our story begins here.
Did you see which way he went?
Like I'd seriously tell you if I did.
You know, Aegina, I remember when your scrawny tail tumbled into the Nine the day you died. Seppuku, yes? Your own sister tricked you into killing yourself, right?
I assume we will eventually arrive at the point of your poignant jaunt down memory lane. Assuming I don't kill you before you reach it.
My point is that I'm the wrong demon to make angry. You may have lived tens of thousands of years terrorizing the weak of Welkin, but that is but a drop in the bucket compared to the time I have spent here in the Nine.
And here I am without a cookie to reward you with. Tell me, Sindel, what exactly do you have to show for your meddling efforts? You're a collector. You pick up trash for the overseers, same as me. And I have been here less than a calendar year. You'd better be nice to me. You're probably going to work for me before long.
I'd sooner die than bend knee to you.
You'll lick my boots clean with your tongue, whore, just before I rip it out of your throat.
Rawr. Oh, rawr.
Seriously, Dagon? I will end you.
As entertaining as a roll in the hay with a succubus might be, I'll pass. You ladies all done with the veiled threats for each other? Because if you are, then perhaps one of you can tell me where Orion's prize has run off to.
He couldn't have gotten far. I was right on his heels.
Are those ridiculous bat wings of yours for show, Sindel? Why in the Nine were you running at all?
You should find your point before I find my impatience.
And you should talk less and swing more if you want to be taken seriously as a threat. I suggest you two split up. Find him and bring him to me.
I'll head all the way up to the mouth. That'll at least confirm that Ursula didn't get to him. If I don't see him, I'll double back.
I don't care what you do. Go north, go south, whatever. Just go away.
The Tarragon began walking north towards the mouth of hell, while Dagon turned on his heel and began walking to Orion's lair. Sindel waited until both of them were well out of earshot.
You can come out now, young one. I've been a collector of souls for centuries, dear. I didn't get this far by losing souls on the run. I know you're here. Come out and you'll go to Orion in one piece. Your choice.
Seth had never been more afraid than now. He calmed his breathing as best as he could and did something even he was not expecting from himself.
Elyon, I don't know if you can hear me. I've never talked to you before. I'm guessing that if you are as powerful as everyone seems to think you are, that hearing me is probably not too hard for you. Even all the way up there in Elysium. Elyon, I'm terrified. I admit it. I was comatose and woke up only to find myself in the Nine Hells. I just learned I was stillborn, but brought to life by blood magic. Magic that made me so strong that I took on a dragon. But without that strength, all I can do is hide in the shadows. I was told that you chose me to take down a demon, that was my purpose. But here I am, hiding in a cave from a woman that I'm pretty sure that demon you sent me to vanquish would likely pick her teeth with. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know how to do this. Whatever this even is. I'm not brave. Sure, I faced a dragon, but anyone could do what I did if they had a sword like Convergence. I'm not strong, like Kravex. That guy survived in the arena in Finn for years and took on the ghost. I couldn't have done that. I'm not bold like Jenna. She stands before kings and queens and fearless speaks her mind. Me? I'm just Seth, Elyon. I'm not even sure why you chose me. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I can't do this. Not without help. Not without you. Without you, there is no Thamro.
Seth could not see it, but on his throne in Elysium, Elyon smiled. He glanced over at his lions and they roared their approval. Fabulous secrets were revealed to him the day he bent the knee and humbled himself before Elyon.
I think I'll give you a choice, Sindel. You can walk away, or you can limp away. Either way, you're going away.
Yeah, poetry, not really your thing.
Too many aways?
I mean, you said it 3 times, and the only other word you rhymed with it was way.
Well, in my defense, I don't write these scripts. I just read them.
Not a valid excuse. And speaking of scripts, this is the part of the story where you surrender or die. What's it going to be?
Let's go.
Thamro stood slowly, holding his side where Sindel had repeatedly struck him. He turned about, trying to gather his bearings. He knew better than to move in the direction he had just come from. Instead, he headed north as best as his wounded body could.